Our guy goes down, scores.
Right away?
Yep. Their guy goes down, misses. Our guy goes down, scores. Their guy goes down, scores. We get the last shot. Our guy goes in, scores. Their guy misses. We won.
Nice.
All three of our shooters scored.
Yeah, it was badass.
So the shootout was just like everybody gets a penalty shot, basically?
No, it's 5 guys. So 5 guys get a shot. So
Just a regular shot. Like
Yep.
from where?
So you start from center ice.
Yep.
And you skate it in.
Okay.
It's you versus the goalie.
Okay.
So
It's a
whatever
tough
move
life.
that you can do, that's what you get.
Anybody do like a
Like,
front-
what is going to be the purpose of TPUSA
That's
going
what
forward?
I'm saying. Like the fall from grace needs to be studied.
Yeah. Like, what is it going to be their purpose? Like, let's just say they still have a good purpose, right? Let's just say they're not fraudulent and Erica Kirk isn't this crazy evil person. What would even be their purpose anymore, though, with the fall from grace that the Republican
To
Party is
promote
at?
anybody that's a Zionist.
Yeah, maybe that is
Because
the
that's where they
objective.
get all their money
But
from.
then I think then TPUSA loses their entire base unless everyone
already
starts
are.
drinking the Kool-Aid, you know? Says that the card's done for the White House, and he's going to be making an announcement this week. But does anybody give a shit anymore?
No.
I mean,
Well,
I'm going to watch it for
I mean,
sure.
Sure, I'm going to
Yeah.
watch it, but who cares that it's at the White House?
I don't
anymore?
care about that.
I think the hype is definitely not as
No,
extravagant.
nobody gives a damn about that White House
I
nonsense
think the card
anymore.
is going to be awesome, though. I think people are going to be like, "Oh, that's the." Sick
I mean, the
card.
fights
I don't
are-
think anyone.
What if
like,
it's just an absolute disappointment, bro?
I mean, it
Yeah,
could
like
be.
UFC 300.
Yeah, that was
Pump
a
that up.
It
and it's like,
happens.
what the fuck?
It happens, but it's going to sound good on paper, 100%.
yeah. We'll see.
Oh, I saw this. I was wondering, would you guys stop?
All right. Welcome back to another episode of Ill Ego Culture Brands Red Tape Talk. I'm your host, John Ostos, a.k.a. Ill Ego CEO, and I'm here with my two counterparts, Dion, Two Cup Larry, and Cody, Big Meat Malk. What's up, guys? Man,
You better make sure you edit that right.
yeah, for sure.
All right. So we haven't been back in a couple weeks. So we got to talk about hockey for a minute.
Yeah,
So we didn't get a chance to talk about that last Thursday.
hell yeah.
So waking up that Sunday, woke up bright and early to watch the USA versus Canada.
Mm-hmm.
That was a barn burner. And of course we won. So
Of course. Easily.
yeah, not very easy. No, it was a great game though, but
They took someone's whole face.
yeah, I was like super excited. You know, I started like screaming. I was like screaming. My kids were like, they're all terrified at first, but then I was like, yeah. And they were like, all right, daddy's happy. He's celebrating. All right, good.
Damn, your kids are traumatized,
yeah,
bro.
Not again.
They're like, not holes in the wall.
All right, we're going to our room. But yeah, so we won, or USA won. So that was, you know, we're riding high. And so we had our championship game, of course, you know, HQ gym. And so in the locker room, this is like the first time that I brought my speaker. And immediately Josh Saunders was like, all right, we're going to lose now because now you totally flipped it. You know, this is the first time he's brought a speaker to play music. So,
Yeah.
you know, I was like, no, man. And so I played Freebird, and I played Herb Brooks's famous Miracle on Ice speech. And then so we go out there and we're playing hard. I felt like the first period we were like whooping ass, but we just weren't scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they scored first, and then we scored, and then they scored like 3 in a row or something
Holy
like that.
shit.
Yeah.
And so we were down by 3 goals at one point. And then we just turned it on and then started scoring, came back, tied the game. And then it was like the last 30, 40 seconds, we were in their end. They got a lucky bounce. One of their guys took it. He was fast. And I know this kid. He's a good hockey player, can score. And he takes off, and I skate after him. trying to catch him, but he's like way ahead of me. And it was like, I don't know why I did this, but it was instincts. And I threw my stick at the kid.
Nice.
To knock the puck away. And I did. And he obviously missed the shot. But when you do that, that's interference, and you automatically get a penalty shot.
Mm.
So he almost blew the game.
Almost blew the game. But on the flip side, alternate reality, if I didn't do that, he might have scored too.
Exactly.
So penalty shot, freaking all the nerves on this kid. And I've seen this kid puck handle. He can move the puck. Like any other day, he can move the puck.
Puts the biscuit in the basket.
But this, on the penalty shot, the nerves got to him, and he completely botched it. And so 30 seconds, game's over, going into a shootout.
Mm.
And I knew, just like in USA, the USA versus Canada, I felt like we were better. We had the advantage going into a shootout, just like that 3-3 versus Canada. And I was like, we got the shooters. And I was like, pick my guys. I was like, you go first, you go second, you go third, you go fourth, you get fifth. And I'm all lined up. Our guy goes down, scores.
Right away?
Yep. Their guy goes down, misses. Our guy goes down, scores. Their guy goes down, scores. We get the last shot. Our guy goes in, scores. Their guy misses. We won.
Nice.
All three of our shooters scored.
Yeah, it was badass.
So the shootout was just like everybody gets a penalty shot, basically?
No, it's 5 guys. So 5 guys get a shot. So
just a regular shot. Like from where?
So you start from center ice.
Yep.
And you skate it in.
Okay.
It's you versus the goalie.
Okay.
So
That's a
whatever
tough
move
life.
that you can do, that's what you get.
Anybody do like a front flip or something sick? Like carry it?
There was some, like I said, I knew our guys can move the puck
Yeah.
and shoot. Like they have the moves, and they did.
Did the
And
guy
they
that
scored.
you threw the stick at to get the puck away, did he get
Nope.
was he one of the 5? No.
Nope. Blew it.
Damn.
You blew it.
They didn't even have any faith in him.
They didn't even give him a shot. They didn't even give him a shot.
That's good.
Yeah. And so we ended up winning. They gave us some shirts this year, and they gave us a $30 gift card.
Each or total?
Total.
Yeah, you forgot to share that with the team though. They said they were expecting you to show up.
I gave it to them to go and celebrate.
What was it? $30 to
It's
where?
a $30 gift card.
Just of money?
It's like a Visa card.
Okay.
Yeah, they went to the bar afterwards.
Went to
But it was only 3 of them. We went there to meet them, and it was just Josh, that dude that scored the.
Josh had the card. Did he use it?
Yeah, they were using the card.
He did. He's like, I don't have any money.
They told me a story how you took your family out last time.
Yeah, I did. Last year
instead of the team.
Last year we got like a $20 gift card because we ended up getting like consolation or something, or maybe it was $30. It was consolation. It was 5th place, and I was like,
What?
first off, I go through all the work putting all this shit together, so I'm gonna reap the benefits.
That's crazy.
And I did. So yeah, I
20
took my
bucks.
family out
Yeah.
to supper.
Everybody can get
If-
one.
If somebody
day.
else wants to do a team, by all means, fucking do it, because it is a lot of work. I have to gather money from every single one of those players.
Yeah.
So I put the deposit down. They have to pay me. And
Yeah.
trying to track down money from 15 people, 13 people,
That's a
is
huge team.
a lot. And then I take all their jerseys
Only
back.
3 showed up to celebrate the win, though, bro.
Did
That was
you
crazy.
show up?
No, fuck no. That game was at 8:15 at night. And so by the time we got done and out of locker,
I
it
was
was like
I'm not coming
9:45.
over there.
Yeah, Dion didn't even show up to the game.
I
know.
I got back from Duluth. I drove to
You're
Duluth.
like, oh yeah, I'm almost back to town. I'll make it.
Yeah, but then I was like, then I started hanging out with my family, and I was like, no, I'm not.
I was gonna say when I drove to the rink, he was at his parents' house,
Yeah,
chilling.
yeah. I don't get to hang out with them much, so I do. I take my time, you know.
So you don't want to see the biggest hockey game ever?
I watched it
In
on
the history
way.
of Fargo Moorhead, bro.
I watched it on the way back to town. I watched it.
What?
USA.
No, our game.
Yeah.
You could have watched the best hockey game ever.
I barely missed that guy.
And it was
get
a
his
good
team.
game. Was
it was
It
fun.
was
Yeah,
entertaining.
it was
right?
really fun. Yeah. It was me and Kayla showed up, and then Laura showed up too.
I don't doubt
so
it was
us
fun.
three there.
If it wasn't so late, I would have thought about coming, but I just went straight.
Yeah, we
to my
went and had
parents.
we had a drink with them at the bar. They're talking golf and just shit. So it was like boring to me, and I was like, "Well, all right, I'm out, guys. Have fun." And I left. If there was more of them there, I probably would have stayed. But there was only 3 dudes there,
Yeah,
so it was cool.
That's all right.
that's good.
But yeah, it was dope. It was dope to have gotten a
But
championship.
everybody was pretty fired up. That was our first year winning, so everybody was really happy.
I feel like it'd be cooler if you got a trophy instead. But
think-
I guess you got a shirt.
I think a traveling trophy would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Or if they made a trophy with our plaque.
Yeah,
Like in every year you get your plaque on there.
I would like that more than I think $30.
But we did get a shirt, so that's nice.
Does the shirt say like champion?
Let's start one next year.
Trophy?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
a traveling trophy. Let's start one next year.
Tell them.
Our team will donate one into the
Okay,
into the league.
we can.
That'd be dope.
The trophy shop downtown's sick.
Yeah, that's where we get all our shit from when we did shows.
Yeah.
You guys can start this. I'm gonna go pee.
We've been started.
Oh, start this.
Oh, I was like, this
I already
is
know
the,
what
this
happened,
is the
so.
podcast, Cody. Take your time.
All right, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
There you go.
Right next to their room.
So yeah. Anyway, we're champions now, I guess.
Yeah.
But in other news, this story that Goob was covering on this dude, what's his name? MalibuFitMaxx or some
Max
shit. Yeah.
Fit.
MalibuFitMaxx Fit. So I'd never heard of him. Apparently, he's big in the fitness influencer
I never
world.
heard of him until he popped up.
But I saw Goob do a cover on him because Goob said he helped this guy with his photographer issue or something at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like, I wanted to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. He reached out to the guy and said, hey, there's a lot of people saying that you used to have, IED survivor in your bio and now it's gone. And they're wondering if you ever actually did that or if this was like a case of stolen valor. And the guy was kind of beating around the bush. He's like, oh, there's a bio coming out soon, to explain everything. And he was like, well, just tell me straight up, I have a big voice. I could really help you clear your name here. And the guy's just like, oh, yeah, I'm really stressed right now. There's a lot going on. And he kind of deflected. And so I thought it was weird. And so I got into the story and I'm like, well, what's going on here? Well, then, excuse me. Turns out the guy ends up making a post and saying, hey, basically, long story short, he said, I'm sorry. I lied. I did serve in the Marine Corps or whatever in the military, between X time and X time. However, I lied about being, a IED survivor. I had a lot of brothers, that were in the military who did have combat, injuries and stuff like that. He's like, but I wasn't one of them. But after his apology, Goob went and made another video and was just like, yeah, blah, blah, screw this guy, stolen valor. And bro, I hate stolen valor. I think it disgusts me.
I will say, in his apology video, he did say that the reason why he did it was
Right.
because of his looks.
Because he was getting
being made
bullied
fun
about
of.
his
Yeah.
looks.
Yeah.
He's like, so that pressured me. I didn't know
This
how to.
was before he was famous,
Well,
right?
no, he said it was new fame.
Okay.
At the time, he was like, I just blew up all of a sudden. I was getting really popular, and everyone on the internet was attacking me, making fun of me. And he's like, and I didn't know how to handle it. He's like, it doesn't make it right. He's like, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle the pressure. He's like, so I made up the IED story because people were making fun of the way I look. And to me, that was just like, it was over for me. I was like, yeah, you know what? I actually don't
He
blame the
accepted
guy.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't blame the guy because the internet, this world is fucking cruel, bro. All these
Yeah, for
these trolls and all these pieces of shit people out here, bro, that just attack people. Like, I hate stolen valor more than the next person, bro, or just as much as the next person. But Goob just doesn't know when to quit, bro. And like, I'm so sick of Goob too, and his just like holier than thou behavior, and he's just the king of morals now, and all he's just attacking everyone all the time. It's just like, dude, he does a lot of good stuff. There's no doubt about it. But like, give people a little slack every now and again. And I think if you were going to, this is one of those scenarios. Like, you didn't care about the fact that this guy was bullied so hard. He's done, from what I've looked up, he's done tons of good. He does a lot of fundraising, for veterans and things of that nature. Like, he gives back really hard, bro. Like, seems to be an otherwise really good person. And I think he's sponsored by Pro Subs. And they even put out this big, notice because people were wondering why they didn't cancel him too. And they're just like, look, man, he owned it and we're going to stand by him. He does a lot of good and we want to support the good that he does still. And, we think it's wrong that he lied. We think it's wrong that he stole some valor in that sense, but he did serve. And, we're just going to stick with him and continue to, down the path of doing the good that he does do aside from this one mistake. And I think that's like a strong approach to it. I don't know who this guy is, never followed him, still don't follow him.
Yeah.
But I think Goob's got to chill on like wanting to just be the guy that crushes everybody, bro, because this wasn't one of those cases, I don't think, in my opinion. Like this isn't just like a stolen valor because he wanted to seem cool. He did serve, you know what I mean? But I get bullying, bro. I hate bullying just as much as anything else.
In a world of Tim Kennedy,
right?
Like this guy,
right?
Who admitted, yes, I did wrong. Yes, I am sorry.
Yes,
please forgive me. Like he accepted responsibility, and he knew what he did wrong.
Yeah,
and he told the world.
But he also gave a really valid reason. If you're gonna do some shit like that, I think that's a pretty solid reason, bro. Like it doesn't make it excusable, but it's like, oh, you know what? You were bullied. I get that, bro. I've seen the internet destroy people's lives. We've heard stories
especially
of people committing suicide. You know what I mean? This guy's using his influence for good. People are attacking him, and he said, "Hey, you know what? I lied about it. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but I didn't know what else to do. I was new to the popularity scene, and people."
Can you play the video, John?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So it's like, I feel like it's fair game, bro. I feel like he's forgivable.
I actually felt bad after watching this video.
Yeah. All right, let me see.
You know what? I'm going to end up following. I'm going to give him a follow. I'm going to follow him.
Why?
Just to support him.
This is what's wrong with
He'll
society.
appreciate that about you.
Hey guys, it's Malibu. I wanted to talk to you directly about the claim that I made taking an IED blast to the face. Before anything else, I want to be clear. I did serve between 2005 and 2010. That part of my life is something that I've always been proud of. I've always had deep respect for the men and women who served alongside me, especially those who suffered more than I ever have. I've always got comments about my face and appearance. Some of them were harsh, and to be honest, I didn't handle it well. I was new to being in the public eye, and I didn't know how to handle the criticism. Instead of facing that right away, I made a bad decision and put IED survivor in my bio. That was not true, and it was wrong. Truly, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I have always tried to promote positivity and support for others, especially veterans. But I understand that my actions here contradict that. I take full responsibility for it. I know words alone will not fix this. Trust is earned, it's not owed. All I can do is be honest with you guys going forward and let my actions speak for myself over time. Hey guys, it's Malibu. I wanted to talk to you directly about the claim that I made.
I don't know why it glitched like that.
Too many cuts in the video, though. Like, remember the shit. You don't have to be that bad at reading.
Jesus, here we go.
No, that's tough, dude.
Here we go.
We're splitting hairs.
That's tough, dude.
God, too many
Dude,
cuts
all
in
you
your
gotta do
apology
is apologize.
video.
You can't remember those words.
Okay, you're talking about a dude who's already insecure. Now he has to expose himself through his insecurity. I get it, bro. I give him slack.
Read it 4 times before you record it, bro. Chill. What do you mean?
Maybe he didn't want to practice it. Maybe he just wanted to. He would say things and be like, "Oh, that sounds stupid," and then just redid it. You don't know his process, D.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good one though. That didn't seem very sincere at all.
Sign up with Goob and do a fucking podcast together.
But that didn't even
being the
seem
moral
sincere.
compass of the world, bro.
Hey guys, I want to tell you I'm sorry. I know I'm getting famous and I don't know how to handle it, so I lied.
2.0 over here.
Dude, no, at first when you guys were talking about it, I felt a little bad, but I do feel bad for bullying. I get it, 100%.
I think he's just super insecure making that video, and that's why it came out that way.
I sure hope so.
I would say.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. He looks weird, bro. And I can see the internet destroying the guy.
A little bit trans, you know. It's okay.
He just looks like he has Botox. In all honesty, like
I don't know. That's just his look, bro.
I know, but that's
Goob posted an older video of him,
and he looked like that.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Let me see if I could.
But I'm not saying he looks. He might have looked like that always, but it just looks like Botox. Like it's really not. It's not crazy bad, you know.
Look at how many videos you made from him.
Very serious video. with questions that I have for this guy, MalibuFitMaxx. If you don't know who MalibuFitMaxx is, he's very recently, like in the last month, just popped into the fitness stratosphere. Millions of followers, millions of views on all his videos. And a question was posed to me about 2 weeks ago where they sent me his profile and they said, hey, this guy, MalibuFitMaxx, used to have IED survivor in his bio. He very recently removed it. Do you know why, John? And if you look at his current bio, it says combat vet, but it doesn't mention the IED survivor. But this screenshot I have from his prior profile says survivor of IED to the face right there, which has been removed. Now that could mean totally nothing at all, but it made me say, let me just look into this. I want to show you guys what I found. I want you to come to your own conclusions, and then I want to show you a conversation that I had with MalibuFitMaxx. A few pieces of clarifying information. MalibuFitMaxx himself says that he was in the 293rd Military Police CO. He says that in this comment right here. And Malibu himself multiple times said he survived an IED to the face, used to have it in his bio, and has since removed it. Malibu told a news reporter that in 2010 is when this happened. He was discharged from the military in 2010 after an IED blew up in his face in Afghanistan. That's what he said, 2010. I also need to show you what Malibu was doing in 2010.
So he never monetized it or anything like that, or made money off of it, or did none of that stuff. I don't think there's anything, like, he was just insecure, bro. I think he's just insecure. Goob just had an opportunity to do something beyond what he always does, which is photoshopping stuff because it's running dry and no one actually gives a fuck anymore because everyone's doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think like he should be canceled or whatever we're doing nowadays. I don't really think that's not justifiable, but at the end
that's
of the
what
day,
what's the point of, he's got 3 total videos on this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point at that point? You know what I mean? Like, cool. He came out and said it. Goob even played the video and was just like, yeah, nope, don't buy it. You're a crook. You're this. You're that. It's just like, let it go, Goob. But you're getting the views. You're getting the hits. You're getting monetized every time you make one of these videos. So now it's becoming clear why you keep putting the pressure on. Yeah. Just let the dude live at this point and find somebody else to fucking tear down that deserves it. Go after more pedophiles or something. You know what I mean?
That would be a good idea for him.
He does once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it's an angle for him to do it instead of just like doing the real work to go after them all. But I don't know. I like Goob too, but I just think this was a stupid one for him to put so much pressure on,
Really dumb.
I agree.
So dumb.
So dumb. Well, yeah. So anyway, what else is on the topics?
Cody, let's start us off.
Why do you got to look at me and say that?
It's almost like everybody knows what you want to talk about.
No.
Nothing? Oh. Can we talk about what happened this weekend?
What happened
on Saturday?
How about this?
What?
Oh, man. I got to share this screen. Hold on. I don't know if you guys seen this one or not, but it's fucking classic.
Oh.
Gross. Who is that?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So she'll wear shit like that, but say, don't look at me. Right?
Yeah. Don't they all?
Yeah.
Anyway.
That can't be comfortable.
we won't show that one on the podcast. But yeah, so here's a couple things I want to talk about. But let's start with this one. Dana White says that the card's done for the White House, and he's going to be making an announcement this week. But does anybody give a shit anymore?
No.
I mean, I'm going to watch it for sure.
Sure, I'm going to watch it, but who cares that it's at the White House?
I don't care about that.
I think the hype is definitely not as extravagant.
Nobody gives a damn about that White House nonsense.
I think the card is going to be awesome, though. I think people are going to be like, "Oh, that's the sick
the
card."
fights.
I don't think anyone.
What if it's just an absolute disappointment, bro?
I mean, it
could
like
be. UFC 300.
Yeah, that was
that up.
It happens. It happens, but it's going to sound good on paper, 100%.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I saw this. I was wondering, would you guys stop a fight like that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah?
100%. Because if it was the other way around, it'd be a hate crime.
Yeah.
100%. So this is local. I don't know if you saw this story, Cody.
Yeah, I did.
But it happened at the mall right here in Fargo.
Right out front of Chili's.
Yeah, and they jumped the hell out of this dude. and there's really no cover of it besides like Valley News posts a little snippet of it, and then that's it. We've never heard anything more on it. It didn't make headline news. It's not everywhere, but I swear if it was 5 white dudes jumping a black dude, it would have been a hate crime and it would have been on national television.
The other dude's white?
Yeah, look at. Hold on. Let me get some sound on this. We just live in such an ass backwards society right now with everything that's going on, man. I'm just sick of the double standard.
Who do we call if we can't call them and expect that they're going to do what we need them to do, keep our kids safe? If you see teenagers not getting along, let's intervene right away. Like, let's get to the bottom of it. Let's not let it escalate to violence.
So where's the outrage?
Who do we call if we can't call them and expect that they're going to do what we need them to
No
do,
outrage.
keep our kids safe? If you see
Was the other
teenagers
person
not
a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the same age as those kids.
He looks big, dude.
He's 16. There's a group of 16-year-olds.
Those other guys look really small and skinny, but yeah. That sucks. But yeah, definitely going to break that up. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure I would. I just think it's crazy what a double standard we're living in and that this shit hits so close to home. It's wild. Good old Fargo.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Somebody videotaped the whole thing like that.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything?
Yeah, they didn't say, hey, stop.
Actually, I did read in the comments somebody did, I think, yelled at him, and then that's why they scattered.
Okay. I was going to say. I mean, he's going to be fine. But
I don't know if that was his homies that were standing there just watching, but he needs to drop them friends real quick, bro.
Sure.
If I got jumped by 5 dudes and you guys stood on the side of me, then you'd never speak to me again. I'd be like, really?
Yeah.
Really, you little cowards?
You gonna sit there?
They didn't want all of us to get jumped.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That is wild.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Pretty annoying.
Hey, I saw the Hodge twins dropped Trump. Finally.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
they dropped him,
They
bro.
loved him so much, though. They were riding hard. I thought they
I
were
know.
on payroll.
I was confused why they were
I
even
thought they were
still
on
riding
payroll
him,
for a
honestly,
second.
bro.
For the last 6 months, they've been questioning.
I think I unfollowed them, honestly, because I was like, this is kind of getting sickening.
Whoa! I'm gonna unfollow you for liking Trump.
No, I just don't want to hear like them nut ride every day. I hate hearing people nut ride anybody in general, but that was
Yeah, look at this. This is what they posted. And David Harris posted
Thoughts?
this. And he said, thoughts? I think he's starting to question things too.
No, he's too much of a
We
pussy.
said President Trump has completely lied to his voters, backstabbed our country, and has disgraced his legacy beyond repair at this point. Biggest fall from grace I have ever seen. That was on the Hodge twins X.
It really does need to be studied.
See, the last week they pivoted so hard. I did unfollow them too. They pivoted so hard. They're posting videos about ghetto chain robbery goes wrong. Never do this with cops. Dude wins lotto, gets robbed. They pivoted so hard. They got dropped. They got dropped
Why what?
off payroll.
No, they still get paid.
No, I know, but they were all they were posting about was Israel stuff. Like that was it.
What?
And Trump.
Pro-Israel?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, they were.
They literally have had people criticizing Israel for the past 6 months on their podcast.
I don't
Yeah.
watch their podcast.
They literally just had
Just
Nick
their
Fuentes
Instagram.
on probably a month ago.
And that's good.
He's criticizing Israel every day.
Nick Fuentes.
So clearly he's not
That's your
getting, they're
guy.
not getting paid.
That's the one you'll bring him up. You don't
He's
think
not just Nick Fuentes. I'm saying they brought on several people that have been criticizing Israel for the past 6 months.
Yeah, I guess.
They've been doing this for a while now.
I haven't seen any sort of criticizing of Israel from them, so I was over it.
Did you guys watch the State of the Union?
No.
They did?
No.
I watched it. It was pretty rough.
So when he had the hockey team there,
Yeah.
I watched like 30 minutes of it, 45 minutes, and then
I just seen clips.
Pointless.
Yeah.
I saw Erica Kirk on there fake crying, and I was like, oh, Jesus.
once he started talking about how the Democrat people weren't standing, he was like, "Oh, you're gonna cheer for that? I didn't know they'd ever cheer. It's just crazy." And then he started rambling about it for like 15 minutes. I was like, "Bro, I'm good. I gotta turn this off."
Bro, that guy is just gone. He's all the way on the other side. It's all just been a facade, man. This is why we just can't do politics anymore, because there isn't a side to stand on.
Yeah,
it's us against them. Plain and simple. This is why they're turning us against each other. This is what they want.
Yeah, it's a never-ending merry-go-round.
Yeah, they want us to be. If we're focused on each other, we can't be focused on the shit they're doing, bro.
They keep siphoning our money, and they keep blowing it, and
making promises to give us a couple bucks, bro,
honestly,
and then don't even deliver on that. But a couple bucks to the American people, but you give billions elsewhere, bro. That's crazy.
The whole point of people that get into politics is just to stay there, make as much money as you can. Go to all these different sex and drug parties, party it up. Like, that's all they do. Like, DC is just one big.
The same group of people telling us it's morally wrong to want to be rich and successful and wealthy, and that you should, want equality and equity and all this bullshit, are the ones that are running and taking all the money they told you not to take, bro.
Yeah.
They're all becoming 100 millionaires in office as politicians when they shouldn't be able to do that, which is crazy to me. So I'm so out, it's not even funny, bro. Like, I have zero intrigue in, discussing, debating, arguing any of that shit. Like, I was gonna ask him, with the Republican Party losing their base so hard, like, what is gonna be the purpose of TPUSA going forward? That's what I'm saying.
Like, the fall from grace needs to be studied.
Yeah. Like, what is it gonna be their purpose? Like, let's just say they still have a good purpose, right? Let's just say they're not fraudulent and Erica Kirk isn't this crazy evil person. What would even be their purpose anymore, though, with the fall from grace that the Republican Party has had? To promote
anybody that's a Zionist.
Yeah, maybe that is
because that's where they get all their money.
But then I think then TPUSA loses their entire base unless everyone starts drinking the Kool-Aid. You
go look at the comment section on any of their videos.
Like their employees, they're the people doing the dirty work for them.
They're propping up a fucking dead guy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like they're playing Weekend at Bernie's with Charlie's body. That's what they're doing right now. They still post on his.
Do you think he's even dead?
Yes.
Yeah. I do. Do you think he was just used as a pawn?
100%.
Yeah.
I think that his life was literally that Jim Carrey movie,
Truman Show.
The Truman Show. I think that he was specifically targeted. Erica's life is
like, as a kid, like they talked about, like Candace said, how they identified his genius so young, and he went to these special schools and everything.
I think he was probably targeted by.
Yeah, she said it was like these X-Men schools that he ended up going to because of his intelligence level.
I think he was targeted early on by the government, but I think that somewhere along the way he was set up. They probably saw a big opportunity with him in his company when he didn't start it. Like, he obviously he started this company, but somebody came into his life that had a fuck ton of money and helped him propel this thing to what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't just poof, he became this, you know what I mean? Like, there was that guy, I don't know his name, but he came into his life and helped Charlie start this thing and made it to what it was. This guy had a fuck ton of money. So you don't just come out of nowhere with something like that.
Could you imagine if your wife was like in on a plot to kill you your whole life? Like, you met Kayla so long ago and you guys got together and you've had kids and you're living your life, and all of a sudden she's a part of the reason why you die.
Yeah.
That would be nuts.
That'd be some bad acting.
So you don't
I know, but just the thought of that, like, Nicole and I live such a great, happy life right now, and all of a sudden I'm gone, and you guys know Nicole was the one that did it. Like,
towards the end, he was starting to catch on. I think there was a lot.
That would be a hard reality.
Do you think their objective was always to kill him off in the end, or do you think his catching on is what got him
on?
Yeah.
I think he caught on. I think he was starting asking too many questions. He started bringing Dave Smith. Remember when I texted you guys that? I was like watching it on TV.
Yeah.
Bringing Dave Smith on stage pissed him off so bad.
Yeah.
It pissed off the Israel people so bad. Bringing Tucker on, that set him over the edge. And then finally, when he said, "You leave me no choice but to abandon the pro-Israel cause," that was all right. They probably had
They're like, this is our company, this is our money.
They probably had an operation planned for a long time, but they executed the operation.
That's crazy.
That's my belief. Because dude, Erica Kirk has such a weird, fucked up past.
Yeah.
Her whole life is a fucking.
So do you think if this kind of stuff is true, where she's like a honeypot, the kids are real?
I think the kids are real.
So these people will have kids and with these people and everything, and then what? They just give them into the system.
No,
they don't care.
This could be your guys' wives. You don't even know.
I think that she legitimately has kids, but her whole purpose was to ascend.
Wow, that's crazy. It's so crazy to even try to fathom that kind of like
if you're a psychopath, you don't
thought
think
process.
twice. If you're a psychopath, you don't think twice.
That's true. That's wild. You probably have the most likely case scenario for this though, Dion.
I don't know why I would be that.
Because you got this happy, perfect life, you said.
I wouldn't say like I'm gonna be like rich and have tons of influence and stuff.
I don't know. You never know.
I'm going this way.
The job isn't done yet. You're about to have perfect teeth, bro. You're gonna be the perfect human.
But I
She's
don't
staging everything just right,
Think
bro.
of how far you've come since being on the pod, being able to talk.
What an anomaly you are too.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
the difference is that I like mentally I bring myself back to the real world every time. You know, I don't go up here. I'm trying to not go up here.
She doesn't listen to your podcast, bro.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't care. She worries about herself. That's what I like
That's
most
the appearance
about her.
she wants to give.
I like that.
Yeah, just like Erica Kirk did with Charlie, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You're the boss.
That is true.
You're the boss, daddy.
And I
You're
tell
the
her,
boss,
like,
daddy.
hey, can you go do this? She's like, sure. No, that's not how it works. She's like, can you come with me, please? I don't want to go by myself. So that's not it. I would say whoever's going to be the most wealthy is who's going to get caught. So
Cody.
Yeah, we'll see.
Get caught with what?
Their wife is a honeypot.
Yeah. You think Kate could be a honeypot?
She could. You never know.
No shot.
You never know.
No shot.
I'm sure everyone said that about Erica.
I don't know. Dude, how does, like, I don't know. Candace did say, like, Charlie was a genius, but when it came to women, he was completely
like you.
there. What?
Like you?
No way, dude. Yeah, maybe. I've been suckered a few times. I have been known to be Captain Save a Ho, so.
Cozy, ooh, a damsel in distress. Yeah. I'll save you.
Woods used to call me that all the time growing up because I was always trying to save them hoes.
I could change her.
I could change her. His best advice to me was, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this, just in case. I better not.
Just in case your son watches in 10 years.
Well, just in case, like, anybody from Wapton hears that, but I better not.
Say it now. Now we got to hear it at least.
I'll cut it. Maybe.
He said,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's
a very common saying, yeah.
That's not getting cut.
That's from a Snoop Dogg song. Woods didn't make it up.
But when you're a young college kid, you don't know any better.
Yeah, I think that's great advice from a teacher to a youth, man.
For sure.
Hell yeah. The chief master sergeant of our ROTC program used to tell us very similar things.
Yeah.
But he was trying to turn all the hoes into housewives too while he was married, so he was a pimp.
That is facts, so can't.
It is
doesn't
true.
work.
It's true.
Yep.
Not in today's society.
Oh, in today's society, you don't got a choice. You got to try, bro. That's all that's left.
Give it a go.
Nothing but OnlyFans girls.
That's all that's left, bro. You ain't got a choice but to at least put your best foot forward and see what you can make happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Would you rather have a really like unsuccessful OnlyFans girl or a successful OnlyFans girl? That's the real
unsuccessful.
question.
Yeah, because she'll be a real estate agent.
There. But it's on there. All the same content.
Ain't nobody archiving those documents though, bro. You know what I mean?
That's right.
It's only the successful ones that got the history left over, bro.
But you can get some money at least, you know?
Yeah.
They wouldn't be unsuccessful ones if they could.
I guess. I think I'm going with the successful one. That's all I'm saying.
You're okay with millions of dudes beating their meat to them?
I mean, no, but The money though, I'll honey pot her. Just be a good stay-at-home dad, dude.
All right. Dude, the fucking all of the memes with the Burger King guy had.
Oh, that's funny.
I haven't seen it.
Dude, just every single one.
The guy on the plane?
Yes.
Yeah, that's always hilarious.
Have you guys seen this one? When Ryan King was doing the
what?
He was doing the lie detector test.
No.
Bisexual.
Yes. Just kidding.
What? Like I looked at it sexually, like, you know, when like I see it, like when we're.
Damn, like that's not the way I want to find out, my boy. Matter of fact, I don't want to find out. I just hope that that's not the case. But hey, check this out. Anybody recall that Ryan Garcia's consistently had mental health issues? Consistently. And also previously, prior to the 1970s, sexual deviance was categorized as a mental health issue. So it's not surprising. But here's the kicker. I want you guys all to trip on this, and this would get me mad. Big mad. Bruh used to push that Jesus is king. Jesus is king. My Lord and Savior. It's like, come on, dog.
He still does.
Jesus is king, but you engaging in things that are abominations. Marquettism is for the kids. Marquettism saves lives. Your Christianity is fake. If you over here doing the old Sodom and Gomorrah, your Christianity is fake, and apparently Jesus is not king.
So we've said this a lot recently in regards to, you know, the different topic of this story, but the Christianity thing. We're like, man, Jesus is really coming to the forefront of America again. Everyone is, you know, pronouncing their faith in Christ. Everyone's talking about God. Everyone's, you know, majority of the people who have done that have turned out to be completely criminal and absolute compulsive liars hiding behind the armor of God type people, bro. So like, it's all a facade. They don't care, bro. They don't, you know, these people who are actually just dark, satanic, devil worshiping people are just using this as a ploy to distract and to deter everybody from believing in the real God.
But do you think that them like declaring it, like people like Jelly Roll, do you think
Have you seen the stuff coming out on Jolly Roll being
I already
fake?
knew he wasn't a good person before.
Have you seen all that? Like
they're
they're exposing the hell out of him supposedly right now, bro.
yeah.
That this is all fake on him, that he's got this video where he's saying like, you know, I'm like the Epstein to this and that, and we're going to come take this shit. We're going to fuck country and we're going to do this and do that. And like, he's just going on this whole rant. It's like a behind the scenes video someone took of him talking to his team, saying that he was put here, him and his wife were put here to take over the scene and to do this. And like, it's crazy, bro. Like he's acting like if though he's a plan. People are like saying that he's a liar and he's dark, he's evil, he's a fake Christian and like all this. I don't know what to believe. I've just seen some of the videos where I'm like, damn, like this shit is getting weird, bro.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, you know, how the internet is too.
Would that be prior to him getting saved?
No.
I think that was a long time ago, that video.
No, like they're saying that this was a plot for him to become this, you know, devout Bible thumping Christian, because meanwhile his wife is, you know, still living like a wretch, bro.
Yeah.
She doesn't behave like a Christian woman. She has a podcast where she talks about non-Christian things, and like, you know, it's just, which again, man, like I'm a big believer of the love Jesus, live your life concept, right? Like it's between you and Jesus. I don't care about the religious side of things. I don't care about, you know, that, you know, someone perceives the Bible to say you got to do this. Like I'm a big anti-Pharisees person, right? And Pharisees are the legalistic people of the Bible who'll be like, ooh, you broke the law. The Bible says to not do this. The Bible, you know, like those people who just are always on. I'm so anti that. There was a quote that I've said, I think, on here before from, I believe it was John Calvin, who was a Calvinist, but still it was a great quote. He said, if you live in fear of Pharisees and their guilt by association tactics, then people you can reach will die without Christ. So like if you're a believer and you only hang out with other believers because you think it's wrong to be around secular people and to hang out with, you know, people who maybe aren't believers, what's the point of your Christianity?
Yeah. Because
the Bible says that you're supposed to reach other people. You're supposed to witness to other people. So like we're supposed to just have a relationship with God. and then just live your life according to what you think is in good terms between you and God, not to what everyone else's idea is of what that means and how the Bible portrays it and is being perceived. Because again, like we've said before, we don't really know how we're supposed to interpret the Bible because there's so much missing from the scripture, from the books that, you know, we're supposed to understand that's being hidden at the Vatican and what else, you know? So who knows? But when the internet gets a hold of things, bro, they can make anything look like anything they want it to look like now. So it's all speculation and it's all allegedly, but these are the things that are coming out even on this guy now.
Isn't he sober too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, sobriety, they always push you towards Christianity as well. So
Yeah.
whether it's real or not.
Yeah, it's one of the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the 12 steps. You know, but then you got people like Justin Bieber. He claims to be this crazy Christian, you know, Jesus lover now too, but he's drugged out all the time. You know, he's coming out on stage in his boxers and, you know, just doing all these like
Weird shit.
quote unquote unchristian things type stuff. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to believe anymore, man.
Dude, Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye's another one. His Christianity was
Whatever happened to
weird.
that guy?
He's still in
He's
the
gonna come
spotlight
back,
doing
dude.
his thing.
He's going to come back. He was going to drop an album, and then I don't think he dropped it. Or maybe he did, and I
I
just
think it did drop. if
never
I'm not
heard of
mistaken.
it.
His daughter dropped.
That's
a
terrible.
track
I
recently.
hate
It's so
that.
gross, bro. What did it? Piercings on my hands or something like that.
I don't know, but
Piercing on my hands, and I want to get another one.
everything about what they're doing to that poor girl makes me sick. Like,
Yeah, she's what is she?
She's
14,
messed up.
15. She's
Yeah.
her face is tatted up and shit too. Is that real?
I don't
I think
think
it was
so.
fake, but
That's
still,
wild.
it's- Sure, her knees are all fucking inverted.
Yeah, I saw the video of Kim Kardashian complaining about that or something like that. She's like, "Why are your knees touching?" or some shit when she walks. The world is weird, man, and I don't know what to make of it.
There is a
because-
reason for that, too, by the
Right,
way.
it's bad hips.
Yeah, and bad muscle. No muscle in your legs.
It's bad hip structure. It could be fixed too.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
think it's- yeah,
it's just super weird, bro.
she
It's
probably
super
had
weird.
somebody else raise her kid, you know, so that's probably why
100%.
she's never home.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to bet you she has no physicality whatsoever. She sits around on her computer or her phone all day, every day, you know, and just does whatever she wants, you know, and people serve on her. So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Ick.
Self life.
It's just it's a weird
That's
world,
an
man.
ick. That's such an ick to me.
That's sad. It's tough.
Where do you think we are in 5 years?
Where are
Us specifically or the world?
The world as a society.
we? Oh yeah, we got to predict this. So if we're still alive here, and
We'll be
doing
alive.
pod, what are we predicting?
Yeah, see, I still stand by my previous statement of like, as much as I believe these people were all evil and they love power, bro, if they end the world, they have nothing to be powerful over. So I don't think anyone wants the world to end.
Well, I was just thinking more like AI taking over and just wiping us out.
That's not going to happen either. That's
I think AI will decipher between good and evil, at least, maybe. You know what I mean?
I hope.
If it truly has,
How does it decide?
Well, what did they say? That AI will have the ability to become singular at some point, which means it won't rely on humans to tell it anything anymore, to become its own. So unless AI,
Shit.
it can't become just dark and bad only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it'd have to be programmed to be that way.
Yeah, but people say that because we live such bad lives, that's why it'll take us out. They say to like make the world more efficient or make the earth last longer.
They made a movie about that.
Yeah, that's why
What's
they
it
would
called?
take us out.
Isn't that the one with
With that kid,
Keanu Reeves?
there's one that's called AI.
John Wick.
Oh, hold on.
John Wick 4.
Hold on.
Artificial intelligence.
Are you watching
It's a
it?
Steven Spielberg movie.
No.
This is one that Alberto was telling me to watch. It's got that kid in it from Sixth Sense.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it's about AI, and then AI becoming like being treated like human people, you know, feeling bad for it and getting emotions or something like that, and like it starts interacting with us as humans and all this stuff. He said I should watch it. It's like
The Day
really
the
good.
Earth Stood Still.
Oh, that's a more recent one, isn't it?
It's 2008.
I haven't seen that one. I think we'll be all right. 5 years from now, I think we're going to be.
I think we'll be completely evolved into even more of unfamiliar territory than we are in
think
today.
So?
Well, think back 5 years ago from here. We're completely evolved from where we were in 2019, bro.
Definitely.
Like, the world is completely different, bro.
Sometimes I wonder if it's just because I got older.
Nah.
I think about it like that. Just because like I was so young.
Yeah, no, I think it's just we just evolved so fast after 2020, bro. AI became a thing. The internet got even bigger.
Yeah.
Like, all the stuff that we see is fake now. Like, aliens are real. We're seeing satanic evil is true and powerful in the world. All the leaders of the world are eating babies and doing all this crazy stuff. But like, we're completely evolved, society into something that we could have never imagined being real.
Yeah. I mean, 5 years, I feel like we're going to be aware of a real one world government. That will be what I would bet on.
I mean, they're working on one world religion and one world government as we speak.
I think
People
there
just are in
already
denial of it still.
There is a one world government already. We're just not aware of it. Like,
They're working on making it public.
Yeah. It'll be public in I'll say that 5 years we'll know that we're in a one world government for sure.
Yeah.
Government. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's nuts.
Music is still gonna be just trash, though.
Yes.
It's only gonna get worse.
Yeah,
it's
like
only gonna get worse.
No, I think it's gonna get better with AI.
I don't know. I mean,
AI's
just because
gonna
you'll be able
take
to
over.
pick whatever you want. Yeah.
Movies are gonna get better. AI or songs are gonna get
See,
better.
I don't think AI necessarily can make music better. I think the only thing you can do is make music what it used to be.
Yeah.
Which doesn't necessarily
but
mean
with
it's
the
evolving. We're just gonna
remixes
go
and
back.
stuff.
I think
we're
the
gonna be like,
remixes-
oh, it reminds me of this,
Yeah, but you could be like, give me a collab of these two artists. That'll be sick. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Movies, I'm really still hung up on. Like,
I think if anything, movies will evolve to be a lot more interesting, at least.
Dude, I've seen so many clips now of them like making these like 20-second, 30-second clips of just random fights, and it's so awesome.
Yeah.
I think that'll be cooler, but like the people is what I get worried about, Like
the people?
Yeah,
Fuck.
I like the idea of not having celebrities anymore,
Fuck
bro.
that.
I do like that. I like the
no
idea
more
of it.
worshiping celebrities.
I don't like a movie that has the same actor,
Nobody
or like
gives
we
a
see
fuck.
an actor get really popular and then they're in the next
Or like
7
Mission
movies you see.
Impossible 90 is about to come out or some shit, and it's still Tom Cruise in it. Like, come on already, bro.
They're gonna do that though with AI. That's the thing. I don't want to see that.
But they won't have to. So maybe they'll evolve from that kind of stuff, because with AI, you don't have to run the same character for everything, bro. You can actually get more creative and make something new every time.
I think
because you don't need to hire these people. You don't have a budget, that costs you, $1 billion just because you need this stupid actor to make 20 million. You need this stupid actor to make, and you need to make the movie famous because of who's in it type shit, bro. They can just completely make badass movies based on being badass criteria and not worry about who's actually in it, because it won't matter to us anymore, because it won't be about celebrities.
Yeah.
I think that could be a really dope concept.
I think there'll be better scary movies. I think like action movies will be much better.
Yeah, action movies will get wild.
Those
bro.
two things I will like a lot. Like Mortal Kombat, the second one's coming out. And the first one was really good. It's like the newer
Scary
age.
movie, the new one's
Scary movie.
Yeah, bro,
7.
that looks good.
We're looking at trying
That
to
looks
rent
pretty
out
funny.
the theater for that one. I think. Yeah,
That
just
looks
to
good.
see. Why?
When's it coming out?
Who's we?
Me and my siblings.
What?
Yeah.
He's gonna smoke weed and just like sit
No.
there.
Well,
Yeah, you could rent them out for like $150.
yeah, it's
now.
not super expensive. So if we can just
They
rent
do
it
that.
out.
They did that in 2020 when they had to try to find a way to pivot.
Yeah.
They started renting them out.
You can like
do
watch
birthday
the fights
parties
in
and
there
shit in
stuff
them
too.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I can get my dad to go. He won't go anywhere. So if I rent it out,
So
I
you gotta
can
rent
go.
the theater and purchase the fight.
I would assume so. Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard people have played video games in there.
really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So
That's
I mean,
crazy.
But I just want to watch that movie. June 7th is when it comes out. I want to say so.
Which movie?
Scary movie.
June?
June 7th.
Fuck, it doesn't come out till then.
Hey, when are you planning to do Malcapalooza this year?
It'll probably be around the same time in July,
Oh, July?
second or third week,
I thought you said June.
maybe fourth week, something like that.
You guys ever see Super Troopers?
Yeah,
John, come on now. You
it
gotta go
came
watch
out
that.
probably before you were born, but yeah.
I've never seen it.
You gotta watch that. Super Troopers and Super Troopers
What's
2.
it about?
Just like 5 guys that are cops, and they do dumb stuff. Basically, it's kind of like
when I came out, dude, it was like super funny.
it is funny still. I like it.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, but they're just buddies, and they've made.
Do you need me
movies
out there? Do
their
you
whole
need my
time.
assistance?
Yeah,
Is
dude.
it Jim Carrey in it?
No.
Oh,
Give me a liter of cola. I said a fucking liter of cola.
Can I get a double bacon cheeseburger?
All the power comes from my mustache.
Don't spit that cop's burger.
Anyway, you got to watch that.
I'll have to check it out.
They're making a third one, and that comes out at the end of the summer.
Second
I
one
think.
was ass, dude. Don't.
The second one wasn't as good.
It's
No.
ass.
Super Trooper.
Yep.
Good. Heard of it.
But yeah, 5 years we'll be good. We're gonna be all right. If anything, God will come and we'll all get raptured up into the sky.
Only if you're saved.
So, but I hope not, because my kid will be like 4.
Yeah.
So that was
Because if you don't know God and you had no way to come to know God, you're going to hell, bro. That's just how God works.
it's just how it works. Unfortunately,
I don't know if I buy that either. Just get a relationship with God and figure out stuff, man.
Well, how
That's
do
all
babies
there's
get a
there.
relationship?
That's what I mean. So you're telling me kids? Well, no, because
they're a child of God.
yeah, kids are automatically saved. They say,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know about all that. He's like, I'm going to put you in the devil's world, and as you get older, you're going to become one with the devil unless you stay tight to me. It's just like, yeah, I don't think God put it that way, bro. I don't know.
So you think everybody goes?
No.
I don't know how it works, bro. That's the thing. I just think you got to
If
have.
you are a sinner, how bad of a sinner do you have to be?
Well, if you go based on the Bible, don't they say no sin is
Murder?
is created differently? They're all the same. So it's like if you don't wear your seatbelt, it's just as bad as killing somebody. All sins are created equally.
They're forgivable too.
But yeah, then there's repentance. You know, when does repentance not work?
Yeah.
If you can repent for one sin that's just as bad as another sin, couldn't you say sorry for killing that person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ask for
So yeah,
forgiveness.
I just don't know how it works, bro. The questions are forever there. And so it's like, you know, if God is real and
Live
God's
your
supposed
life
to be
like
the
the
good
best.
guy, then I feel like, yeah, we all, maybe it's just, this is hell. And at the end, we all go to God.
Unless you didn't do good, then you come back and you do it again.
Yeah, you're, what do you call it?
I've had some interesting conversations
reincarnated,
with
yeah.
my son because he's not quite a believer right now. And he's got some really intriguing, thought-provoking reason.
Does he think we're reincarnated, or we just poof, we're done?
That's it. He just
We
thinks
kind of talked to him about it on
Yeah.
here too. I think.
I think I
his,
remember
his
him
point
saying,
of views have really like drastically changed and grown, man. It's
Poof,
nuts.
we're dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. It seems like religion was made when you look at it from like a governmental standpoint to keep us in line, to make us try and be as good as we can. You know,
But why would they want us to be good while they're so evil?
it doesn't make sense.
Right? It's crazy.
Doesn't make sense. But
Anyway.
at the end of the day, that's why we just have a relationship with God instead of
And you got to live, bro.
instead of that
You just
other
got to
stuff.
live. You got to try to be the best person you can be. And
Exactly.
when you make mistakes, you got to ask for forgiveness and try not to do things intentionally
why-
bad.
All I do is win, win, win.
All right, let's end it on that.
Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and talk to you guys later. Thanks for Jesus. Thanks for checking us out, you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the channel. Tell your friends about us. Don't tell your friends about us. Talk good, talk bad. It doesn't really matter as long as you're talking about us. Peace.